person. In a previous demo, I showed the touch keys controlling virtual analog synth sounds. But what about using a real analog synth? To do this, I took the touch keys on the road to work with a Silent Way modular synth controller made by expert sleepers. Silent Way is a suite of plugins which, in conjunction with a hardware interface, converts MIDI messages to control voltages for analog synths. The touch keys can send MIDI or OSC based on the XY position and the contact area of the fingers on the keys. To connect the touch keys to Silent Way, use the TouchKeys software to select the sensors and the MIDI keyboard and select a MIDI output port. Then, set up Silent Way to listen on that MIDI port. I'll skip some details on the TouchKeys software and calibrating the Silent Way CV outputs. More information on these can be found online, but let's look at some practical examples. Here, Silent Way controls the pitch and envelope of this lead voice. The touch keys let us bend the notes up and down by moving the finger along the key. It's the motion after the note is played, not the location of initial contact, that determines the pitch. Shaking the hand back and forth controls vibrato. We'll use two voices on this synth, and for the bass, we'll have the vertical position control a filter cutoff. Let's also keep the vibrato on the bass. We'll use absolute rather than relative finger position to control the filter cutoff, so that we can start it at any point. Any one of these things we might have done with a pitch or mod wheel, but with the touch keys, we can easily play them all together. The TouchKeys sensors can either be attached to a keyboard, as we've seen, or used on their own, where the touch triggers the note. The Silent Way plugins work with the analog outputs of selected audio interfaces, or one of the expert sleeper's hardware CV modules. Together, the TouchKeys and Silent Way form a powerful and flexible interface for playing analog modular synths.